happy solar return to my lions. Thank you so much for coming to this channel, guys. My name is Luciani. Transitioning into Ascending Synergy Tarot. Thank you so much for coming to this channel. This is going to be a reading for your August Tarot 2019, right? The year is moving so fast, right? So let's get into it. I'm going to be pulling some oracles here to kind of start off the reading, to understand like what August is going to bring for us in terms of what we need to activate, okay? So we have one that fell out as a bonus here. So I'll pull one more here for you. For my Leos, what activation energies do you have for Leo's spirit guides? Wow. Okay. So we have 51 breaking down to a 6 here. They came out. And then we also have 39 breaking down to 12, and 1 plus 2 is 3. So I definitely see you're connecting. There's a lot of connectivity that's taking place here. The energy that I'm truly getting, is that when we're connecting to try to find the source of ourselves, the actual completion, we're still in that process, right? So with this energy here, this is all about adaptation, emotion, our endurance, our fortitude, our expression, movement. This is a water-based energy. This is a very powerful energy of the elements. It can be slowed for a time, but never stopped. This is all about wearing down even the tallest of mountains. This has a few enemies, but it will adapt to its ways with fire to become steam. If water is in your energy, this is all about being asked to stay with the program. Don't give up. Okay, this is not seeing every obstacle that's coming up, but it's all about replenishing or seeing the opportunity to be fully what it is, flexible. Okay, this is a very, very important time to embrace all your quirky, unique ways, and also surrendering to the magic that occurs when you're really trying to synergize in all that you're doing. So I'm really feeling like there's a heavy influence on flexibility for the month of August. You guys are really going into some roads that are possibly unclear, and we're really needing to kind of loosen our energies for August to see and make space for what's to come in here. Because with this energy, this is foundational. This is our root chakra. This is what's keeping us safe. We don't know what's coming in terms of stability. And this is what's requiring us to stay in that flow and fluid state here. This is all about being mindful of our impacts that are coming up too. This is all about finding forgiveness for ourselves and others so that it can allow us to level up from experiences created from need to experiences creating from belonging, empowerment, and love. So there's a lot of forgiveness that I feel like is taking place here, really traveling back in time and space to events that began any current experiences that we're in. This is really going back to the root energy here. So I really feel like once this is transitioning, we have to be very flexible and fluid about the change of things that are going on that has a lot to do with our roots, a lot of forgiveness, a lot of foundations, that safety net here. So let's get into some tarot here to kind of go deep into these messages for Leos, August 2019. Very exciting time. I do feel like there's a big heavy influence on something that just doesn't feel consistent. Someone is really giving us flame energy where they're one way one day and then they're another way another day, and it does create a lot of obstacles and suffering. It's like now we have to really tap in. The feelings feel more or less tapping into surrendering ourselves, not really self-deceiving what needs to take place. What needs to take place really feels like releasing anything that's toxic, any attachments that we have. It really is time for a new path here. And I do feel like the self-sabotaging and also discontent energy really is coming from a place of not knowing the road ahead. And this is a really important time. This is a big influence on this this Knight of Wands energy. This is a very important time in August to be very impulsive, Leo. This is very important because it's a lot of quick action energy going on here. There's a lot of inner potential and also very quick thinking too, very energetic that's taking place. But we have to be very mindful. I'm really feeling like there's an energy of meditation and relaxation that has to take place so that you can see the road ahead. And the road ahead is definitely releasing yourself from something that could feel possibly toxic, addictive, things that really feel like it's really holding us behind. Because there's a lot of injustices that have occurred, okay? Whether it's in a workplace, whether it's passionate pursuits, relationships, there's things, or even our safety, our foundation, our roots. Being very flexible right now is taking place here because there's a lot of injustices that are getting their karmic retributions too. Whether that's our exterior experiences or internal experiences. We just want fairness. We want sharing. We want equilibrium at this point. There's a level of displeasurement that's taking place, and something's coming to a brutal end. Just because you're just seeing that this is stagnation, there's a lot of unblocking you want to get done because of something that doesn't feel emotionally fulfilling. And just like the King of Wands that you are, Leo, this is really unblocking yourself that things that are emotionally unfulfilling, and right after it comes this beautiful new beginning, this new passions in life. Once we uncommit ourselves, separate ourselves from things that aren't really of our highest spiritual quality, our self-esteem, our self-worth, it's like very knowing that something is very injustice here. There's a big injustice here, and it could have a lot to do with roots, whether it's a safety measurement, our foundations in terms of careers and relationships and family structures. There's a time to be very fluid here, flexible here, because there's a lot of quick action movement happening that I feel like you're realizing that I feel like energy is moving for your behalf, even though we might not feel prepared for this quick action energy taking place, but it's ultimately leading you up to this very, 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 very happy equilibrium space here. And spirit guides is saying hold on tight, really start to reconcile with people who you could have had a lot of stiff competition with. And that doesn't necessarily mean you have to like go, get them back in your life where you really didn't like how toxic or injustice that they were. I do see Saturn influence here, so you could be going through karmic experiences here. Yeah, I'm getting, wow. Someone definitely wants to leave but doesn't know how to leave, and you have to find the courage to do it because there's a lot of injustices happening. Someone is very hypocritical, they're very severe in how they communicate with you. With the justice here twice, this is definitely like a coward. They're very narrow-minded, and it's like you have to have the courage and strength coming up in your own reading to handle these injustices that you're seeing here. And injustice could be really not allowing people who are very selfish in our spaces anymore, very selfish energies. We are like really needing to turn a wheel on that. I feel like we don't want to move away from something that is causing us a lot of instabilities. I feel like also someone could be feeling like they kind of want to just disappear but can't just yet. But for the most part, with the Queen of Cups, Scorpio, Pisces, or Cancer, I see Gemini here in Libra energies, your energy Leo, and also Scorpio, heavy influence on Scorpio. There's something that's just deeply hurting us. Someone is stabbing way too hard and they're not really empathetic or compassionate. They don't have this water energy where it's very fluid and flowing, and there's empathy there and caring, and even a spiritual component that you might feel like that you're not receiving in this unionship. And there's a lot of messages through meditation. Oh, you're getting a whole lot of downloads meditating and relaxing. There's definitely a lot that's being said to you in the mental space here, and there's a lot of great opportunities. But what's happening is that it's like we're not excuse me, something's not coming to an end. You know, we're in this space of not wanting something to come to an end, or we're just stuck on how to leave these obstacles and challenges and frustrations and tests and trials behind. It's like no matter how much you put into it, no matter how dedicated and loyal you are, you find yourself feeling very drained and very unhappy because, you know, we're not seeing a return on so much of the energies that we put out, so much of us giving and planting seeds and all of this. We're just not really satisfied with the harvest. It could have a lot to do with the family unit, a relationship, family structures in general that we're just not really pleased with. This could be a church organization also that it's just like you're transitioning out of it. It's not really fulfilling you anymore to those spaces. You might be seeing a lot of injustices associated with it. Same concept here with a career that is not really emotionally fulfilling anymore. But for the most part, I do feel like this is a relationship or family where someone is just extremely hypocritical. They really are tipping the scales here. And it could be a relationship with the Lovers card here in the reverse. Just this lack of collaboration, this lack of synergy, this lack of being aligned and having an alliance together. And it's just causing a lot of strife and unbalanced energy. Someone could be wanting to be the top dog and not realizing that they're taking away someone else's power. And it's like this energy of, and I see 2 and 2 here, it's like you don't know where to go, but you know that you have to make a decision. And it's like you're in huge contemplation mode, not knowing where to go, really wanting to balance your life out by removing yourself from this situation, but don't maybe know how. It maybe have a lot to do with just being unprepared for it. But in the same space, you know that it's best for you. Really seeing that road ahead is something that we really may not want to face because maybe we're comfortable. We're comfortable with being unhappy. And Leo, if this is the case here, you know, you have this is about courage. This is about tapping into your very own energy. This is Leo season. We're also in Lionsgate portal right now. That's from July 26th to, I believe, August 8th. This is where the sun and Ceres are visible in the sky. This is powerful spiritual energy. This is for my spiritual people who follow that. And it's very important to know that the universe has your back. You're very safe and rooted in divinity. It's just letting this to be fluid, to be things that need to end, we have to end them and finding the courage, because there's a lot of injustices that is taking place here. The justice card is here twice. Okay, so let's pull an angels and ancestors oracle here. Let's see what spirit has for my beautiful Leos. Okay. So we have summer. Wow, I was just saying summer. We have bask in joy and light. Guys, oh my gosh, this is so beautiful. With summer there, this is a time to enjoy yourself. I feel like we're not like getting up and smelling the roses. There's a lot going on, I feel like, in your life that we're not really like going outside, smelling the roses, just enjoying our summer. You know, we're just so hung up on all of the injustices that are consuming us or being around us, that it's like really, really important to pay attention to the delight and joy that we want to have here. Also, with this energy, I'm getting a heavy influence of your guys' birthdays is in the summertime, right? This is the perfect time to remind yourself who the F you are, okay? This is a very, very important time to step into your power, into your courage, into your lightheartedness. This is rising up and opening up our wings and shining. This is bringing projects and plans out into the light so that we can manifest them into manifestation. This is a perfect opportunity to enjoy the fruits of your labor. Light has come to banish the darkness here. Clarity is arriving too. This is allowing us to know exactly where you are and how you can move forward. I feel like this has a lot to do with this energy of meditation, because there's a lot of messages in your meditations, guys. Whether you pray, meditate, dance, listen to music, any space that makes you feel relaxed. This is a great chance that you have a lot of extra energy and creativity and inspiration at this time. And it's time to really enjoy that expansion that's taking place here. This is a lot of important energies with regards to your answer or intentions too, okay? So that's really a beautiful reading. I love you guys. This is just a general reading, so just be mindful that will not resonate. But anywho, I hope you guys enjoy your beautiful, beautiful birthdays, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.